The New Jersey State Museum in Trenton has an exceptional collection of American art. It's newly installed in an exhibition that shows our country's history through the eyes of an artist.
You come into the galleries and you're in the beginning of the 19th century and you learn about what was going on in the country and how artists were responding to the changes in society, the changes in the world, and this continues right through the 21st century. This is the first gallery you enter as you walk into the museum, and it'll look very accessible to people because a lot of people think of them as pretty pictures, but they're far more than that. Think of the United States. It was a young country at the beginning of the 19th century, and it was a large country, and it was an undiscovered country, so there's lots of landscape. Lots and lots of landscape because that's what we had here. The minute you walk in this country, everything to the west was open. In the 1930s, it's before World War II. So you're between the wars and there's this sense of hope. We don't know what's happening in Europe yet. So you get this feeling of calm after one war and the unknown before the next war. So there's a sense of America rebuilding again, and we're becoming a world power. We're not yet a superpower, but we're becoming a world power, and the art reflects that. We were beginning to realize that all of these European influences could be taken to America but transformed into something new, something that was an American art form, truly American. And if you look at an artist like John Marin, who was born in Rutherford, New Jersey, he became the father of abstract expressionism. And his ideas were taken from all of these European influences and brought to this country. He really changed the face of art, and he's a New Jerseyan. Well, in the 60s and 70s, what happens is the world has opened up. Artists are looking at different materials. They're seeing that art is not simply a painting or a sculpture. It can be anything. We're looking at the world in a very different way. So you'll notice artists are having a dialogue with materials that didn't happen earlier. You'll see art is very large. Art uses different materials, non-traditional materials. There's things made out of bumpers and there's things made out of plastic. As you move into the contemporary era, into the 1980s, 1990s, and up to the present day, you'll see artists becoming very introspective. They're looking at themselves and how do we as individuals fit into this global environment. So it's become a much broader world. I think it shows how important American art is, and I think it's important to show New Jerseyans how New Jersey artists play a part in American art. Because you can't tell the story of American art without New Jersey artists.